Pinchas is Gimel Daf Ein Hey Amud Daled, the bottom of the page. But how is going to be bringing down the Eren Seva Sev Kalamim, which is level which is higher than all the other levels? This is through the Avodas HaKorbanos, that it says, Lachmi leishai, you bring my bread for a fire, because the korban comes from the level of Chai, from the animal kingdom, which is from the foundation of the fire, because the four foundations are corresponding to the four levels of the mineral world, the vegetation, and the animal kingdom, and the human. The physical world, the mineral world, comes from the concept of dirt. The vegetation comes from the concept of water, the foundation of the water. And the animals comes from the concept of fire. And the melachim, which are called animals, like Pnei Shur, Pnei Arya, they're coming from the level of fire, and therefore it says Malachav, Mesharsov Esh Leet. These servants are burning fire, because they're coming from the level of fire. And this foundation that comes from fire, regarding the korban, this is why we bring korban from the animal kingdom, to bring this fire back to its source, and that is to the level of Leishai Esh Yud, to burn the korban and to elevate it. And that is the concept of davening. When we are davening and we're saying, Adam Elohim become completely nullified to Hashem with a burning desire, that brings in a person the burning desire to be connected to Hashem as well. And this is the concept Leishai Esh Yud, that this is the level of Yud that comes down from the level of Sev Kulamim to go down into the animal soul, that the animal soul is coming from the foundation of fire, and to have a burning desire to Hashem. How do we bring this fire from above? This comes through Lachmi, my bread. In other words, it says the Yidden, so to say, are giving parnasa, they give sustenance to the Creator above. Similar to a person eating bread before he was tired and weak, and by him eating bread is strengthening himself, and he has the nefesh connects to the body. Similar to that, by all the worlds are, so to say, like the physical body, and by bringing godly light to the world, by that we, so to say, bring the soul and connect it to the body. Just like a person has a soul in the body, by eating is strengthening the body to connect to his soul. The same thing by us doing the mitzvahs, we are connecting the godly light, which is, so to say, the soul, into this physical worlds, into all the worlds and all the levels that they are, so to say, like the body. And this is, in order should be the concept of this soul, so to say, into the world. This comes through the bread, that by a personing awaking from below, it happens from above as well. And that's the concept leishai, to the fire of Yud. And this is the concept of reach nichechi, the smell of my pleasure. The word nicheach comes from two words. It can be nochus daga, lowering level, in other words, bringing down godly revelation to the world, or concept of menucha, which is also the concept of lowering and relaxing and coming down. And everything is a concept of bringing down the fire, the eshiyut, from the level of Sev Kalamim to this world. And this is the concept that we're saying that Nasa Ritzeni, concept of Asiya, is also the concept of forcing. In other words, by a person doing a mitzvah is forcing, so to say, that the Eibusha should have Rotz in this world. Because the Eibusha has no connection to this world. Why is to this world we can have any effect on Hashem, that the Eibusha should want this world? But Hashem made it, so to say, that when a person does a mitzvah, is bringing the Rotz and Elyon, the desire, the Eibusha should have desire in this world. And this is the concept that Chazal says, She'amarti v'naiser ritzeni, that I said and my desire was fulfilled. Amarti is the level of Torah, and for the level of Torah becomes that fulfilling the mitzvahs becomes naser ritzeni, so to say, my desire is forced and is pulling down to this world. And this, for these two levels, which is the fire that's going up, and the concept of bringing down the fire to this world, which is Allah v'amshacha, elevating up to its source and then bringing it out to this world. This is why we have two davenings, Shachris and Mincha. Shachris is mainly going from level to level, realizing the greatness of the Malachim, are completely have desire to Hashem, burning desire to Hashem, and we're going from level to level. Mincha is only Shmoneh. The main concept of Shmoneh is Baruch Atah Hashem, bringing down godly revelation to this world. And this is the two davening, Shachris and Mincha, which corresponding of elevating and bringing down to this world.